Hi everyone, FT here, welcome to my channel, and I've got a box opening. Now if we're counting down, I believe this is number 9, and I've got another 8 to do after this. Now, this is a bit different. I've had this for a while. I think I got this in the new year. Now, I've heard this pronounced in many different ways. I've heard ZOHD, ZOHD, it's ZOHD Dart XL Extreme. Now these are normally used for FPV flyers, that's what its original design was for, but it flies beautifully, therefore I thought I'd get it and have it as my own flying wing. I can stick a camera on it of course and see what's going on. Well, let's see what's inside the box. Oh no, don't tell me it's made by Dynam, boxes within boxes. It can't be, no, don't believe it. But it's very well packed in there. What I'll do is take each of the 3 boxes out and open them in turn. Okay, so I purchased this at the same time I bought that. It's called a co-pilot. So that will be installed in this when I build it. It's got a user guide. How to use your Dart XL. CFG on this are below the wing, so it's moulded into the wing. Very nice, very nice. I've got these run cams, so they will work in this. I've also got a GoPro. It's got the distances, travels. Doesn't look much to it at all. It's got stuff about the ESC, just one-sided. It's the prop. It's a 9 by 4.5. These are little foam camera blocks. This one is for a Runcam 3S. This one is for a Runcam 2/4. You put your camera in it and you put that into the nose. It's got a nice chrome looking sticker. Just a black plate. I think that's a blanking plate that you can put over the front. So it's not white, it's black. Cameras still look through it because you can pop the camera lens ports out. It's got lots of little screws. Well, I say lots, it's got 4 little blocks and little screws. Big strip of Velcro, quite wide actually. I believe they are the wing because you actually screw the wing in from the inside of the fuselage. And these are all the vortex generators that you need to put onto the wing. Carbon spar. Quite a long carbon spar. I think it's the longest I've seen for any of my models so far. It's all hollow. Walls aren't particularly thick and it's not very heavy. This is the fuselage. Lovely moulding. Feels a bit waxy. And these are for the different types of camera, and those camera blocks going at the front, dropping at the front and pushing forward. That's what it's like inside here. Oh wow, loads of space. It's got acreage in there. You've got Velcro strap, just the one that slides up and down so you get the CFG right. XT60, love it. Now I've noticed on the side here there's a groove cut in it, and it's either for wiring or it's so you can stick in a piece of carbon, a flat carbon rod, but there's nothing on this side. It just seems strange. But anyway, tongue and magnet, clip those shut. I do like the black and white. Plastic mounts here for the wings, and it looks as though they just plug in. There's plugs here, so there'll be no cabling, just plugs in. Obviously a hole for the spar. And there's a little hole here is for the wing joiner, the bolt, which goes on the inside, and you just screw it in. There's one on either wing. And obviously it's the same here. Here's a plywood former, and there's a black piece of plastic on the wing that plugs into that, so you get it lined up properly. Obviously one on this side as well. And this is hatch, just comes off, again tongue and magnets. Love this black. It's got cooling vents here and exhaust here. Cooling exhaust, that is, of course. It's got a ZOHD 30 amp Mark II, it says. Electronic speed controller. Cable tied in place. It's got your little bullet connectors for the motor, they're not connected. It's got its own brand motor. ZOHD Mark II. 2216 1300 kV. It's got reinforcing plates in it, and this, I believe, with the arrow pointing forward, is where I would mount my co-pilot. And then just up here at the front of it, I would add my receiver. All these would plug straight in, and then you've got all this space up front to put a camera in, and then put your battery wherever you need it to get the CG right. Very nice. The underside, this is all plastic. This is plastic, a nice plastic fairing there. You to skid on, I suppose, when you land. These, I believe, these little indents are for your grip, so you can hold it when you launch it. Yeah, very nice indeed. Look at that, it looks a bit different, doesn't it? Anyway, let's put that back. No, let's leave it out. There. Now this is a remake of the video, because I made it and I had the zoom on and all you got was a little area. Me yabbering on about something but not seeing it. So that's the wing. Still got panel lines in it, which is interesting. I didn't have to do that. Gives it a bit of definition. These are the cutouts for the vortex generators. Plastic leading edge. I like it very much. I like the way these wing tips cap over. And this is interesting. It's only a mould, but I could paint it. It's got a lot of curvature on the wing. Even the ailerons come up, they scoop up. These areas like this, I think there's one on each wing, you can take them out and put in your transmitter for your video goggles and that type of thing. I like this. It's got a little lump of foam moulded in there to protect your horn on your servo when you land. Everything is wired up, carbon fibre rod right across the aileron, and the horn actually straddles the carbon rod. Yeah, very nice. Lovely feel to this foam. So it's a bit waxy, but it really slips. This is obviously for a fin of some sort. There's no connector, so it looks as though it might plug in. Let's take a look at one, see if we can find one now. There's a fin, there's a fin. Let's take a look at the fin first. Just a ordinary black fin, but again they put a few panel lines and things on it. I love the colour. Yeah, this is plastic and it's got this twist piece in it. Don't know why it's got that cut out like that. And it looks to me as if it does that. You basically just twist it. Wow, and that's it. That's your fin on your wing. I call it a fin, but everyone knows it's a vertical stabiliser. Love it. It's got this little notch in here as well. Oh, my floorboards are creaking. Exactly the same layout. This is a big plastic moulding, by the way, on the underside of the wing. And that probably acts as a skid as well. The ZOHD ZOHD digital servos, metal gear. Bit of high class. Again, slots for the vortex, plastic leading edge, back plastic, carbon rod. This can come out if you want to put in your FPV kit. So that will just go in there, like so. Piece of cake. My camera's going. And you slot that round. It's done. Job done. So there are the two wings. Oh, something I'd like to point out on these wings. The servo, obviously it's going to be used 3 of these across. Power, signal, positive, negative and signal. I don't know which is which, to feed the servo. And then there's the bottom row, I believe, doesn't do anything because it's got a connector in here. And that would be to run something else, I suppose, that goes to for FPV. So it's probably just using the top 3. But they're tiny bullets and they plug into the fuselage through this connector here. Let's just try that, see what it looks like. There we go. So that would be like that. And then under here, through there, you can see that, through there, you'd put one of those bolts with the black end in, put it in, push it, and then just twiddle it with your fingers to screw it together. Yeah. Let's like with this other one on. Yeah, look at that, and that's it. That's the beast. I mean, it's pretty transportable like that, isn't it? But if you need to, you'll unscrew the bolt that goes through here and then just unplug your wing. Really cool. Yeah, it's a forward swept wing as well. This is another plane I'm really looking forward to assembling and getting it out there just to see how she performs. Now it's said centre of gravity is marked on the wings, but I can't see it unless it's here. Wow, it's really far forward. Oh, it can't be that, can it? Yeah, maybe it is. Yeah, I think it's that little notch there. Wow. Let's see what we've got over here. Yeah, we've got another one here. Yeah. Phew. Doesn't look like a third, does it? Anyway. Very nice. Hardly any parts at all. So thanks for watching. Stay safe, stay well, and I'll see you on another video. Cheers.